Number fifth commandment is what you will do for your business to fail is playing close to the foul line. Unknown to me that an incident that will justify this teaching will occur. And what actually happened? The arrest of VDM. VDM was arrested, even though there is no claim as to the reason why he was arrested. But the penultimate event that occurred before his arrest linked his arrest with his complaint with GTB. Though GTB has not officially come out to say whether they have a hand in it or not, but that was all speculations. But however, it corroborates some of those challenges because the issues coming up is as a result of complaint. I mentioned playing close to the foul line, and I talk about when institutions get to the point in their life, in our number fourth recipe, when institutions get to the point whereby they felt they are infallible, that they know it all, they don't know when they begin to play close to the foul line. And this reminded me of what this man said, Walter Cronkite. Yes, he said it. He said, success is not permanent if it is achieved by destroying principles. If the way you achieve your success is by violating rules, principles, fundamental laws of life, that success is not going to be permanent. That's what he said. And the question now comes to, how did we get here? Where people become adaptable to bad behavior. Because let me tell you, the complaint that is linked to his arrest, this complaint is big out there, it's loud out there. A lot of people have had a pocket of their own share in different fora. I remember there was a day I subscribed through an app from my bank. I paid for my DSTV subscription through Quick Teller. I think it was 17,300 naira. The money left my account. MultiChoice said they didn't receive the money. Up till now, the money is lost. Up till now, I wrote mail. What leads to loss of confidence in some of these situations is that the cost of solving your problem sometimes becomes bigger than the problem. This is one of the challenges we even have in our justice system. We remember this mechanic that was arrested and he passed out in police custody in the city of Port Harcourt, Mr. Chima, one mechanic, some times ago. And in the course of pursuing justice for him, the family had to surrender because the cost of securing justice is not cheap. I have been able to stumble into a document in an organization where the cost of refusing to pay 2 million naira, the legal cost of refusing to pay 2 million naira was getting close to 17 million. So justice is not cheap. So now this brings me back to how we got to where we are. There is a law called the law of broken window. The law of broken window states that when a window of a building is vandalized and is left unrepaired, it's not going to be long. Vandals will enter and destroy the building. This is the law. And this law was demonstrated by a man called Phillips in America. The man demonstrated it in New York and California. There was somewhere in New York, he parked a car. That was 1969, he demonstrated this law. He parked the car and vandalized the window and left it. He removed the plate number. He parked another car the same time in California. They only removed the plate number, but they didn't vandalize it. It's not long, the one in New York, the car disappeared and scrapped. The one, for over 1 week, the one in California was still intact. So after 1 week, he now went to that one that is in California. He went and broke one of the windows. It's not long, the whole car was vandalized. What that law states is that break a window, it is okay. Break more, nothing will happen. That is how we got to where we are. We unconsciously became adaptable to bad behavior. Increasingly, that's how we got where we are. How did we get people, institutions, playing close to the foul line? There was a time in this country, You only know the name of a product. You don't know the name of the executive of the company that's producing the product. You don't know. There was a time the name of bank is bigger than the name of the owner of the bank. But you knew there got a time where the motive of doing business changes from is it the right thing to do to is it legal? Some things are not right, but they are legal. But when people change gradually from is it right to is it legal, then later it has changed from is it legal to can we get away with it. So when it got to can we get away with it, that's when owners of businesses are now putting their name out there more important. Their names is more bigger than their business. Now that is how they secure executive immunity. Why you see that some people will tell you I will do this, nothing will happen, is because of executive immunity. Executive immunity. And that is why you see that the name of some CEO of a bank is bigger than the bank. Before, we don't even care the name of the CEO. Now, it's the name of the CEO of the companies, of the institutions, of the banks that we know that is even bigger than the name. The reason is to procure executive immunity. And this is how we got to where we are. The foundation of business, apart from technological advancement, whatever tools you use to do your business, no matter how good that tools is, the foundation of every business is trust. There was a man who said that, I don't want you to love me. I don't want you to fear me. What I simply want is to be trusted. When we got a point whereby you will go to a bank for the same thing, maybe you are debited 10,000 naira or you are debited 20,000 naira. You've gone to bank, it's not reversed. You go to the bank, it's not reversed. To the point whereby the cost you are expended in expending your complaint is more than the problem. Trust will diminish. And when you are violating trust, you are playing close to the foul line. So if you really want your business to continue to fail, keep playing close to the foul line. I trust you, you will be fouled.